My name is Joe Rubin. I'm a veterinarian and microbiologist at the University of Saskatchewan, and I've been working with Dr. Roshan Madalagama.
Yeah, I'm Roshan Madalagama, Principal Scientist for the Divisions of Bacteriology and Pathology at Veterinary Research Institute of Sri Lanka.
As vets, we recognize that the health of humans and animals is inextricably intertwined, and the ability to efficiently and accurately diagnose animal infectious diseases is therefore critical for the well-being of people. In rural areas of Sri Lanka, where families may rely on small-scale sustenance agriculture, the impact of animal health on the economic well-being of people is particularly pronounced. With these connections in mind, Dr. Madalagama and I have started a collaboration with two main objectives. First, we want to build laboratory capacity within the Veterinary Research Institute and its network of 25 regional laboratories. These regional labs are particularly important because they provide on-the-ground diagnostic services across the country. And second, to work with microbiology educators at the University of Peradeniya Faculty of Veterinary Medicine to share pedagogical approaches and resources so that we can improve veterinary medical education in both Canada and Sri Lanka.
I am Rasika Jinadasa. I am a professor in microbiology at the vet school here at University of Peradeniya. I teach veterinary bacteriology and mycology. I have seen your course material which are quite similar to our semester 2 bacteriology course. Maybe some of the material can be shared as a collaboration that some of the tropical diseases which are not very common there, it's quite common here, can provide hands-on training, demonstrations, those kind of things can be arranged.
During my visit to the University of Peradeniya in early 2024, it was great to have the chance to catch up with old colleagues and be able to provide some lectures and seminars.
It's good for our students to have this opportunity also. It's always encouraging them to see the visitors and hear someone else's perspective on teaching and research.
At the main Veterinary Research Institute lab, Dr. Madalagama and I focused our efforts on developing knowledge and research competencies related to antimicrobial resistance.
Actually, we need to have this kind of a collaboration, of course, because now it's a global thing. I mean, if some emergent resistance come up in Sri Lanka, it's very short time it goes to Europe because of the migrations and Canada like that. But this is a collective effort, this kind of a sectoral and different international efforts. I think it's going to be more efficient. We all work together to solve this emerging problem.
We held a seminar on antimicrobial stewardship and also a workshop on research methods where VRI scientists discussed everything from study design to data analysis and publication standards.
Capacity development is a huge challenge for us because coming up the new diagnostic tools and also waste disposal systems and biosafety and biosecurity implementation, these are the main challenges that we have in central facility as well as in the regional labs.
Having identified specific areas needing improvement, Dr. Madalagama and I compiled the laboratory manual to provide resources targeted at the greatest needs. We published this manual as an open access resource, so if it might be helpful for you, please see the link in the video description below. Together with Dr. Vera Surya,
I'm Gayani and I'm working in the Veterinary Research Institute, Sri Lanka.
We traveled to the north of the country and visited the regional labs in Jaffna, Kilinochchi, and Mankulam so that we could better understand the resources available and the challenges faced by diagnosticians on the ground.
The rural community, they really depend on their livestock farming for their protein requirement, so they with their livelihood practices. So then once we really focus on the regional labs, their quality of life also will be improved because their diagnostic capacity improved and they will get the right results. By that, their livestock farming profitability will be increased. Their health conditions, their herd or maybe animal can be improved. Because of that, they get more profit, and it's a kind of there are social impacts there because they get more money. That means their social conditions has been improved.
In the fall of 2024, I plan to host 2 research assistants from the VRI in my lab at the University of Saskatchewan to work on a collaborative research project as part of a skills development training opportunity.
I am Shamali Alvis, working in the bacteriology division as a research assistant.
I am Madhavi from Sri Lanka. I am a veterinary research assistant in veterinary microbiology lab. I had working experience, had 23 years in this lab.
The major success actually out of this program, actually our research assistant, they got a golden opportunity to go to the Canada and have a training there. We don't have such a training modules or such a training program, send them abroad to have a sort of exposure and to learn new techniques.
It's very good exposure to our technical staff also because they want to know that they are very important to maintain our food quality and human well-being in Sri Lanka.
Finally, between visits, Dr. Madalagama and I are working to put together a seminar series to provide scientific programming in key areas for members of the VRI, faculty and staff at the University of Peradeniya, and the broader veterinary community in Sri Lanka. Actually, our first workshop on tips for getting scientific research published took place in December 2023.
Of course, the ultimate outcome for the human, they will get safe food and safe living condition and better life.